All right, here we go. Once again, Detroit. This is the Wood Dog, WOODDAWG, the Detroit Bike Blight Patrol. There's my mode of transportation. Remember, folks, I do it on the bike. I don't do it in the car. I do it on the bike so I can get up close and personal. We're at 515 King Street. That's King and Bobian. That's the address. All right, here we go. The front door is wide open from the street. Going in the front door. There we go. That's the stairs leading upstairs. I'm not going up there. Like people, all they do is put trash in this house. This is what you see, Detroit. These are houses all over the city. I'm running into one house after another. Here's the living room, full of clothes. Bars on the windows, some of them missing. Here's the dining room, the 515 King Street. 515 King Street. This is the month of June. Ladies and gentlemen, June 2016. And here you go. I'm walking around in an abandoned house that's wide open that anybody could come in here. Anybody. That's the side door. You can probably kick that in. Here's the kitchen. I'm sure you see the echo. That's what somebody painted on the wall. I'm not going to say it. You can read it. That's what they write on the wall. That's what they do to these abandoned houses. They could be restored. But instead, they come in, they bust them up, they strip them out. And this is what happens. Here you go. You can tell they've been working on the plumbing in this house. Evidently, that's the bathroom up above me, second level. Okay. That's the main sewer drain coming from the bathroom upstairs. They done took the stack pipe out. All right. Took all the plaster off the wall to get to the pipes. They got them. Metal is money. Metal is money. Here we go. That's the front closet in the front room. Okay. The city of Detroit. You know what my real problem is with these houses? Is that they're wide open just like this. They're wide open. I can walk in them, a child can walk in them. They can take somebody hostage and walk them in these houses. And what are we supposed to do, Detroit? Just sit back and let it happen? Well, you got somebody like me that's riding around, reporting them and put it out there in the street. And another thing that's bad about these abandoned houses, Detroit, is that it drains the city of Detroit's resources, because if somebody calls the fire department for a house like this that I'm standing in right now, the fire department, they have to show up. They can't pick and choose where they go. So that's drain our resources, putting our firefighters at risk. If there's a shooting at this house, like what happened the other day, 3 young men shot up in the dope house. That's the same thing that could happen in a house like this, except nobody will hear you. Because as you can see, I could grab somebody up, knock them and take them down the stairs, down these stairs right here. All right? I could take them down these stairs, down there in the basement, and I could do whatever I wanted to do with somebody down here. And nobody would hear me, and nobody would be able to stop me. That's the problem. That's the problem with these A-bands. They're wide open. There's so many of them in the city of Detroit. The millionaires won't come down here. Nobody will come down here. So, either I do it or nobody else will do it. Some people are doing what I do, but they don't come in them like I do. And I don't go in them if I feel that they're unsafe. You know, being a protected person, able to protect myself. But nobody's invulnerable. Nobody's protected 100%. There is no such thing as an invincible man, because God didn't make a man like that. So if you got a child or a young female being accosted in a house like this, they're at that person's mercy. And a predator doesn't have any mercy. If we eliminate these abandoned houses in the city of Detroit, It'll be less crime. It'll be less drain on the resources of our fire department and our police department. Because the fire department and the police department, they have to show up when they're called. And it puts them at risk. They could come in here, trip and fall, and injure themselves. And now that's causing a drain on the workman's comp system. How about that? If I can walk right across the street and find one abandoned house after another. I've never been on King Street a day in my life until today. This is the first time I could see this house from Bobian. As you can see, look out the street. I'm gonna blow it up for you, if I can. Let me put my helmet down. All right, Detroit. There you go. King and Bobian. All right. That's another A-band right across the street, in the same condition as this one. So what does that tell you, Detroit? We need to do something about these houses. It's a drain on our resources. It's a danger to the citizens. It's a danger to our children. It's a danger to the Detroit Fire Department. It's a danger to the Detroit Police Department. It's a danger to the Wayne County Sheriff's Department or any emergency services that has to respond to this address. I'd rather come in here and find nothing than to come in here and find a child or an adult that's been raped, murdered, set on fire, shot up. We need to board these houses up at the bare minimum until the Detroit Land Bank can find out what they're going to do with them. But until then, Detroit, the Detroit Blight Patrol is out of here. I'm the Wood Dog. I'll see you later. Trash, trash, trash.